Converge. I'm sitting with Kelli Brunson and JOToole. As we wrap up our show, I want to talk about a couple of things. There is something called Launch Legacy.
Yes.
What is that?
Yeah, so the South Carolina Department of Commerce went through a rebranding last year and came up with the slogan Launch to Legacy. So as you locate your company here in South Carolina and particularly Beaufort County, we are with you every step of the way to get you here, but through your legacy, so through your time here in South Carolina and in Beaufort County. So we're not going to desert you on day one of your doors opening. We'll be with you for the life of your business. And in some ways, you know, we often hear successes that the company's having. We hear challenges that the company's having as well. But we like to be a resource for them, a simple phone call. Or email, a text message, hey, I'm having problems with X, or hey, I've had a success with this, and how can you help me?
So when you talk about resources, what do you do with those resources? How do you facilitate that?
Right. So when a company is locating here, if they have problems with you know, just getting their business up and running, we can provide resources for them in terms of, you know, if they need help with getting a business plan started, we might point them to SCORE to help with that. We might point them to the SBDC if they need help with funding. In some circumstances, there's miscommunication between the developer and potentially a utility, but we can connect those pieces together and facilitate conversations, get everybody in the room just to have, you know, just a clear understanding of what the path forward is.
I mean, that's terrific, because when you are new to a community or is trying to launch, all the little pieces, sometimes they become very big. And just if you have somebody who can help you with a phone call, that's called, you know, hospitality in the Lowcountry, right?
Yes.
You know, so John, as we wrap up the show, I want to ask you, what would you want to say to our viewers about, you know, coming to Beaufort County? Excuse me, look at our viewers and see if they have their companies that want to come to Beaufort County. What do you think?
Well, I think I'm thinking back to a conversation I heard Kelli have with a German company that was locating here in Bluffton. Back in December, she had it with a Florida company that was looking to expand in the Beaufort Commerce Park. If you're having a business challenge, if you have capital, you're looking to invest, if you want to be in a state that's growing, in a region that's growing, and in a county that's growing, because really when it comes down to it, it comes down to making sure you have the workers, the right kind of workers to work in your business. We have an answer. We have a great answer. When it comes to a group that's going to stick with you, and we'll pick up the phone even when there's bad news. Our team is committed to really providing concierge level service to businesses. And I'd invite the viewers that if you don't have to take my word for it, when you come to town, we'll have you sit down with business owners who have experienced us sticking through their issues through New Year's Eve this past year as an example, to make sure the project gets done. The two companies I mentioned, Kelli did a great job helping the German company. They were looking at about $100,000 of losses if they didn't get their certificate of occupancy. With the company out of Florida, their costs were going to be millions of dollars over, and our level of service helps mitigate those challenges and makes it easy to do business in Beaufort County.
Well said. And I want to say thank you so very much. I mean, I always love sitting on the couch and talking about Beaufort County. And John and Kelli, thank you. And I want to thank you so very much for joining us. This is Converge.